Thank you. She said, Papa, this cat is for you. Okay. Okay, just close the door. Thank you. What's up, fellas? What's going on? Finally breaking below this range. Look at this amazing closure last week. The strongest bearish weekly we've had in a long time. Last time we've had a bearish like this, look at this, a strong bearish, made a top wick, came down, but this had a bottom wick. I don't know, we got some range to fill down here. About 300 pips worth of range. Daily close bearish. So I would expect today to have come up a little bit, grab a top wick. But if we get some bearish closures, we might see a continuation down. I'm just a bit weary of the drive here initially because this, like, we literally just opened up today, right? So price, what it has done has just come down, right? We have to watch for the previous range, this area, to make sure we respect it, because there's a high likelihood we still come up for the daily top wick. Even if we do eventually drive down, we can still come up for that daily top wick. And now that we just filled this range, we're gonna either refill it very quickly and bounce back up, or we're gonna come up here and slowly refill this range that we just created. What I don't want to do is bounce straight up off this area and right back into range to continue to drive up for the top wick for the daily. And then eventually we might come down for New York if that happens. Right? I don't want to bounce up here like this. So the initial right now pullback that it's coming back up, we can trade it back down to refill this wick, whether on its own candle or on the next candle. What we don't want is this candle to flip right away, because the daily just opened. So I gotta wait for some closures here. No matter what it does right now, up or down, gotta wait for some closures. That's heavy. That's heavy push here. Start the session. Yeah, I have a level. I had a level. Right here. Let's see, we might get something off the 5 here, maybe a top wick entry off the 5 if it never comes back down. If this refills on its own candle right now, we'll see how price moves here off the 1. If this comes down here and re-breaks highs, then we'll just wait for it to set up on a 30, maybe even the hourly. Wait for a stronger time frame confirmation. What you doing? Marker? Love you. Yeah, be careful here. This is just the initial push off the beginning of the daily. We might come right back up. Hey. Glue? Okay. Caviar said hi. Caviar said hi. Where? You don't see him right now. He's right there. You see? Oh, right there. No, he can't see you. Go. That's caviar right there. You can wave. Go, you do it and go ahead and take the glue. That's him. I see he showed you the heart. Go, wave and then go cut out. I think he can't see you from there. From here. Go. Alright, now go. There, it's open. Close it once you're done. Close the door to my office. It's a nice 5 closure here. If it's gonna come down, it's gonna be from here, right where it is. If it is gonna come down. Yeah, I don't know. I want to wait for maybe 15 here in about 4 minutes. Four minutes is a long time. We could probably, if it's gonna go here off the 5, we could probably be all the way down here. I don't know. I want a stronger time frame confirmation. You know, market's just fresh. This is the first push we've had. Just let it confirm that it's really a heavy bearish push. I mean, if it fills this now, then whatever. We're on a 1 minute. Look at the 5. Yeah. I said if it's gonna come down, this is the area it should do it from right here. These previous wicks. See, 16 pips here. Bank holiday tomorrow, yeah. CPI Wednesday? Yeah, we got this 5 minute pushing right now. It's freaking 5 minute candle. Let's see what happens here, gang. We got 100 seconds for this 15 to close. My foot palm is itchy. Or is that the sole? I call that the foot palm. Itchy feet palms. Yeah, you can never full scratch it. I don't know if it's ticklish or if I'm actually getting the itch. Getting the itch out. Or you got some sandpaper? Word. I keep a porcupine around just for that shit. Stop moving, porcupine. Keep that little motherfucker in the corner. Small ass cage too, so he can't run around the cage. Just put my foot in right in the cage and just have him bouncing off the walls of that cage, just left to right, just like a little electric toothbrush. Yo, this 15 just closed. I don't know if I would have been on here. Yeah. I don't know. This is clean traffic though. This right here to the left. I wasn't anticipating this, to be honest with you. I thought if we were gonna push down, we're gonna retest the highs. I guess it kind of did here. This will be interesting on the 4 hour. I mean, we'll have this opportunity again on the 4 hour if it just stays bearish here. It doesn't reject the other way. It'll be a easier opportunity here in 45 minutes. But I don't think I would have been in here on the I guess we could have looked, since it's a clean range, right? We could have said, all right, let's see where the previous wicks were. And you had this wick right here, right? So if you run that across, it's right on it. All right, that's to say that's the most recent area where a wick came down to flick up. So it was a support. Now you're gonna come up to make a resistance. But ideally, honestly, I probably would have played this area first. So maybe if we had a top wick to that area, which still might happen if we zoom out, right, on the higher time frame. That's a higher time frame area. Let's see how much this pushes here. So here's the deal. This price might come back up above here. Now we might have a trade within this candle if it comes back up here, because it might push. It might bounce up and down here in the decision area. No top wick on this 15 either. Coming down with the daily bias too. For the weekly wick fill. What's up? Yeah. Alright, 1 second. Getting a 5 closure below here too. I can if you give me 1 second. Let's see what kind of top wick this comes up to. No top wick. I was looking to see if we get a top wick back up above range to this wick. Maybe get some entries here. With volume and momentum continue to drive down. But it looks like it's come down first, so probably gonna end up waiting on a 30 here. Or another 5. What's up? What game? How much is it?
What?
Okay.
4 plus.
Here. Oh, people at the door? Yeah, there are people at the door. I'm sorry. A few. 4 people at the door. Thank you, Jay. Where you going? Love you. Here, have a seat right here. Pull it up next to me. You want to swim in the pool? It's cold right now and it's the middle of the night. It's almost bedtime. You want to go to sleep? You're tired from the walk we just took. Yeah, Chad, that's why we came here late a bit. We took a whole long ass walk with the kids. Like, we were gone for like, I don't know, a few hours. We just walked the whole neighborhood. You know, one of those walks where you just walk so far from your house, you're like, nah, I might as well just stay homeless. Yes, homeless it is. It's just, someone will, yes, we'll hitchhike later. I didn't know if I wanted to walk back or anything, but we made it. 5 flip bullish here. We also just watched Kung Fu Panda 4. And I'm one of those parents that we stay there and we watch all the credits and all the Easter eggs and everything until the very last credit is done rolling. If you guys never seen that with your kids, the credits are rolling to a Britney Spears song. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Alright. What are you doing? Let's see. Maybe this 5 closes below here. Respecting this little resistance at 75. But there's still another 5 to go here for a 15 and a 30 closure. This is a heavy 30 candle. Yeah, we might be halfway down. It rejected. It came up here, right? Yeah, it came up here. Grab that on the 1 minute. Top wick, right? Yeah, no, you know what? Let's wait on the 30. Yeah, I want to be in here off the top wick, but I think the 30 here in 3 minutes, in 3.5 minutes, is a higher quality position. Because we might get a steeper top wick on the 30. Or we might be halfway down to 67 here, at like 69 areas by then. Either way, we'll be in it. It's like in RoboCop. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Up or down, we're gonna trade you. Oop, people at the Zoom door. Top wick holding. Might be the drive. Might not be. Might be. Might not be. Might be. Eh? Could be. Looks like it will be. 2 minutes here. 2 minutes for this 30 to close. Will we get what we want? Yeah, it's coming down here. 5. We need a bottom wick here on the 30. Haven't figured out the Zoom music. No. No clue why it doesn't share the music. To be honest, I haven't even tried to figure it out. I was just hoping it would resolve itself the same way it like switched up on me. I was hoping it would switch back. Alright, we have a 30 closure here in 40 seconds. We reject. Lock in, gang. I don't know how steep this top wick will be, but close below too. Might not get it. Close right at it. But because it closed right at it, a little bit below, that might be just the area for it to come down. I would prefer okay, perfect, gang. I'm gonna take a sell right here. Just took a sell at 77.2. Okay. 77.2. And my next area for pineapples will be 80.1 if we do get there. Ooh. Are we there yet? No, almost. Alright, gang. Hold on. Yep, taking a sell right here. At 78 flat. Just took a sell at 78 flat. Alright, gonna close everything out right here. Congratulations, W. So I took a sell at 78 flat. I just couldn't put it down here because I had to manage it on my broker, but we called it out. So I just closed all positions altogether. Congrats, 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 congrats. W. Yes, sir. Oh, everything closed. Everything's got to be closed. Wait. Let me go to the signal channel. Tell them close full. Close full. If they close it right now, it would be even better. Yeah, it's 23 pips. But I'll tell you what the closures came out to be. It came out to be 5, 12.7, 13.4, and 13.4 total. Yes. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I see it that it keeps going. There's room to go. We grabbed a nice top wick. We are playing the flip here because we closed right at it. Right at it. I'm closing full here, right? No matter what. Because you close right at this area. You have no telling whether it breaks it or it holds it. But if it does break it, you just take that next push. It's gonna happen again. This is gonna set up again during volume times over and over and over. I say this to you guys all the time, and I show it to you when there's volume in the market. You just wait for volume. It'll show itself by really breaking out of the range and closing. Right? And gold is so technical, it'll create a low, it'll create a high, and it'll fill the range. Right? It'll create a support, it'll find a resistance and bounce off the resistance to fill the range. The key is if it doesn't fill the whole range, right, we're going to get it to the closure, to where the overall range is, not the range that it just created, right? But the overall range, maybe it doesn't get all the way down there, but We're gonna use any possible advantage we have, which is that flip. How much was that total? Okay, hold on. Let me put that in the record. I've just honestly, like, with all the knowledge that we have, I've just been recognizing what we almost can't miss on with these volume pushes, because gold is like that. And yeah, like, you know, if this was a heavier push down here, I'm probably closing the initial positions and one of the pineapples, and then I'm leaving just one pineapple probably running. If we close like halfway down the range here, right? If we didn't close right at this area, I would probably look for a runner. So yeah. Total on there was 36.10. You see, and it's coming back up. That's why we closed full, because it closed right out of support. No telling if it's going to drive through or not. But you close full, take everything it gives you, secure the bacon, and then if it does down the line break through. Oh, whoops, wrong color. If it does down the line break through and does this, shit, you'll just hop on more top wicks to continue down. That's it. Now, 36.10 on that one, so 36. It was 480, 520, 1270, 1340. It's the 4 trades. You see, now it becomes a bit of a different position until the hourly's closed, until the 1 hour's closed here. Because you've come up, filled the range, grabbed the wick, grabbed the bottom wick, and now rebroke the high after all of that. There's a chance you close bullish here, and you're at a support, at a historical level. Right? We have a level here historically, so. And it's a strong level too. It's there on the 5, on the 15, on the 30, on the 1, on the 2. Right, not on the 4 hour. But all the way up to the 2 hour, it's a level there. Last trade off stream, last trade on stream. Are you looking for a 30-minute for that position? No, right now I'm not looking for a 30-minute. Right now I'm gonna wait on the 4 hour close. I'm gonna wait on 9 p.m. here to see how far up it pushes back. Maybe it completely breaks down, comes down. I'm not locked in on taking a position. I'm locked in on the fact that I'm not going to have FOMO no matter what it does here, and I'm going to watch it play out so I can make a better decision with the closure of the candle. I'm going to use everything possible to distract myself from the fact that I really want to take a position, and I'm going to wait on a closure. There's going to be a few more candles printed in here, right, on the 15, on the 5, a whole bunch of candles printed in here. We're going to have a lot of data. And we're going to see how the 4-hour aligns with all of it. You see what the issue is? Remember that trade on Sunday? Or in the signal channel? I think it was in the signal channel. I don't think I was here. Yeah, I think it was just Asian session. It was almost the same thing, but we didn't take this top wick that initially happened. Right? This happened here in the first few minutes, but I took the trade like 10, 15, like or 15 minutes already after the top wick played out on a flip there, and it just never came back there. Hold on a second, gang. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, we're gonna get a chance to see if this hourly candle is gonna close bearish, if this 4 hour is gonna close bearish. Well, if either one of them closes bearish, the other one's gonna close bearish. Here's what I'm skeptical of, gang. I think if we are to come down, we needed to retest these highs. Right, retest them and then drop. But if we're not retesting them and we're just coming down, at some point we gotta tap these areas. So are we gonna do that off here? Or is this the better area? I think this or this are better areas to drive up off of. And if this closes bearish, high chance this gets filled before a decision is made, logically. Okay, so let's see how we can get down to 67. Okay, it's re-breaking the low again on the 30. I wouldn't trust this just yet, because at any moment this candle can still reflip bullish. But once the 5 closes here in a minute. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. almost reflip bullish. I'm about to be like, ha! I'm the candle whisperer. It got close. It got close, never flipped. Oh shit, low battery. My headset's telling me low battery. You're gonna have all day tomorrow to get your energy back. I'm gonna need you to work tonight. Yeah, gang. There's no stream tomorrow, but hey, we got a W on a day off. Bank holiday tomorrow. There's the 30 flippity. 3 flippity. 15 close bullish back in range. I don't know. It's a little. I don't know. Will you be trading if you see a setup? I want to say no. And I want to say yeah. I want to say both, but I just don't know. Honestly, I'm going to try to get some sleep and sleep in. But I'm never able to. Like this whole weekend, like today, I woke up at 7:30. Yesterday, I woke up at 6:30. And there ain't shit going on. I just naturally woke up and I look around and it's kind of dark outside still. And I'm like, all right, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to roll a joint and I'm going to just wake up, go drink a protein shake, go to the gym. Be home by 10. Be home by 11 a.m. and just on a Saturday, right? I feel you. Yeah, I went to bed at like 2. I woke up at 8. I'm like, the fuck? And then on like a Monday, I got to stream, or like a Tuesday, I got to stream. I'd be waking up at 7 or at 6:30, and I'm dragging my ass out of bed. Like, eyes just fucking bloodshot and closed. Different color socks. A straight jacket on. Like, how the fuck did I end up in this shit? Who had me committed and brought back overnight? Be waking up in the morning like this. Fucking straight jackets. And back up it goes. Back up it goes. Where's Eddie? You working? I don't know. I think it's something about this room. I just sit down and Oh, there he goes. Eddie at the door. Eddie a shark, yo. He heard us. Bro, that boy, he a predator. He's a predator. He heard us and he was like, I smell blood. Straight shark. Yo, you just hear leaves rustling and shit. You see little wave in the water. You know what you need, Eddie? You need a tattoo of shark teeth, like top teeth right here on your elbow and bottom teeth right here, and you just walk around like this. It's shark. That's a wild idea for a tattoo, no? Eddie's on a date. All right, re-break it. So the 15 flipped bullish for a second and then said, let's continue down. Why am I yawning so much? Yawning often signals that your body is trying to cool your brain, stay alert, or increase oxygen levels. Excessive yawning could also be to tiredness, boredom, stress, or even mild dehydration. In some cases, it's a response to medications. Or a sign that you're not getting enough restful sleep. If it continues or is accompanied by other symptoms, it may be worth looking into possibilities, underlying health issues, or adjusting your daily routines like sleep habits. What other symptoms? Don't just stop there if it's accompanied by other symptoms. What other symptoms? Like, what? Like going to sleep at night and waking up in the morning? I got that shit. What other symptoms? Fuck. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Yo, no joke. I yawned on a Stairmaster the other day, and I thought I broke a rib or something. I felt like I got punched right under my, like, right into my lungs. Yeah, I yawned and I was like, oh shit. Like, right under my right titty. Right under it. I was like, if it was the other side, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. But this side, I was like, nope, I'm getting old. It's just age. Fucking yawned and broke a rib. It's wild. 6 minutes here for the hourly. Hour. Yeah. It hurt a lot. I'm telling you. I thought like somebody punched the air out of me. It doesn't crack, but I've done that where it started hurting over there in the middle. Yeah. That's the pre-trade stretch. I'll be doing that right before trade. We're like, oh yeah. Yeah. It's coming. About to take advantage of this candle. I'm not too happy with the way we've set up here on a smaller time frame. Like, I wish we took advantage of the initial push into here. I wish the 4 hour was, was closing somewhere here. Way below, like an area we haven't tested yet. Not within this range, right? We're within this range and you don't really want to close within here. You wanted a strong push, or you wanted it to close like here without ever coming back here. So maybe it could have pulled up further. But now that you've filled the range, right? You've created a support, you found resistance, you filled the range. Now it could play up, it could play down here. The probability of it continuing to drive goes down a bit. It's still bearish, right? It's still more bearish than bullish, but the probability of it driving just goes down a little bit. Especially with this lit candle here on the 30. You might open up right now with a bottom wick first and then come right back up. So this is good. This is good that it's driving down. Let's see if it can break us out of that little range that we just drew. Right. What up, 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 what up? Voila! It's good. It's good. We're in the money. Yeah, I'm about to shave my beard for charity. No, I didn't shave it at all. I'm about to. I'm about to shave it for charity. Or for pips. I'm gonna do a raffle, maybe let the winner shave my beard. With my luck, it's gonna be somebody with like Down syndrome and shit. Be fucked up. Be like, alright, let me tell you something. Alright, somebody hold his hand. It's alright, it's a private stream, we're good here. Nah, fuck that, it's going on YouTube. What are they gonna do? Bring us back to 26.2k subs? Ha! We're gonna be there by Tuesday anyway. Oh, yeah. Are you at 6k yet? Or at 5k subs? Yeah. 5,000? That's just fucking wild. I'm about to start the new channel, brand new. Run it up. That's wild. Hold on a second. The 4 hours closing. Alright, so we need a bottom wick on this 4 hour. We want a top wick to at least this resistance area 75. We might not get it. Small bottom wick here, very small, relatively small, but still, if we put this was a heavy push down on the 4 hour and it stayed there, we want a pullback. If we can get a top wick here to 75.9, we'll take a sell. If we don't push through here right now, if it pushes through here now, then I mean that idea is kind of gone. Yeah. Maybe another candle. There is a higher time frame closure here, right? Respect of that area. But it drives through that, like, price here came all the way down to 67, another 50 pips. Yeah, you'd expect the 4 hour to make a top wick here. You're not expecting a 4 hour just continue driving with no top wick. There's a support here, a higher time frame support. You don't necessarily have to respect it, but you have to see some kind of reaction off of here, which would flip the 4 hour bullish. And if it continues all the way down to the range and then flips bullish, chance it comes up. I don't know. I understand that it should get towards 67 areas, right? As we pointed out earlier, to grab orders to come up if it never came up here. But if it's not like a slingshot to 67, it's just a continued drive, then it's a little bit arbitrary. Right? Want to see this, not this. Don't want to see this. And over here also, just because it filled the previous wick doesn't mean you can't take a wick entry. But it is respecting that support. Yeah, I feel like it's going to tap this area and come down, re-break the lows. But just because I feel like that based on experience, I'm not willing to bet on that. I feel like this candle will end up looking like this. This would need to be tapped. This before it comes down. My hobby looked like he in a call center. Yeah. He's selling health insurance right now. Leave him alone. It's open. City morgue, you kill him, we chill him. City nursery, you knock him, we pop him. Did it ever get back up there? It didn't. Yeah, it never came up there. Yeah. Right today, throwing a tuna sandwich. Yeah. Tuna, no crust. That's from Fast and Furious. That's what he ordered. He said tuna, no crust. Decision making time. It should come down. Should come down more because, well, we're pretty heavily bearish, right? So you want. I figure it will bounce off a stronger support than it has, than where we're at right now. And just with momentum, right? It'll take a few candles to turn around, but I don't know. Look at that hourly candle. We moved here 150 pips or 100 pips, 120. And now we're kind of stuck in this 20, 30 pip range. Nobody likes it. Good turnout here today in the Zooms. Guys showed up. Hopefully you showed up on time for our wins. Hold on a second, guy. I'm gonna go grab some water. H2O. Sam, you tired? You want to go to bed? I think Sam wants to go to bed. What are you watching, Elf? You watching Elf? Huh. Yeah. Show me your cookies. Nice. Okay, that's beautiful. You got a really cool sister. Here. Here, I'm coming. Alright. I saw. Go ahead. And it's nice. It's too many cookies. Too many cookies. Say I won't eat this Twizzler right now. Halloween just barely passed. I've still got all this candy. I hear you. I hear all the cookies. Wait, close the door to my office, please. Thank you. You're awesome. Kaya. 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 Shh. Shh. You know what? I'll eat it. Turn it down, please. I can't hear anything. Okay, let me finish. Have a seat, young lady. Or go over there. Go on the couch. I'm gonna come to you. They're probably like, that's the AC guy. Fuck that guy. His candy sucks anyway. Probably frozen. Eddie out there giving out antifreeze lollipops and shit. If you don't want anyone showing up to your door, just leave a bucket full of like dollar toothbrushes at your door. They're not gonna knock for candy, promise you. If you're the toothbrush guy, they ain't knocking. Damn, you run a soup kitchen? I always get asked like in front of a Publix, like, but the thing is, I'm always with my kids, and it's like, yo, dude, like, I would probably rather donate to my kids than to you right now. Oh, they got you. They got you. That's it. I'm listening. So you bought the Indian guy? Damn. Can you buy me one? Fuck it, buy everyone on stream a chocolate. I get the caramel ones. That's it. The only way I'm buying the whole box is if my kid's in a competition to sell them shits. Hey, yo, hey. My 5-year-old just went, that's sus. I mean, no, you said leaks at first. Yep. That shit was, bro, this shit is on stream. It's in 4K. Rewind it. Yo, you fuckers stay quiet the whole stream. As soon as you're talking about some suspect shit, a whole bunch of conversation comes out. Everybody out here. No, no blasphemy in that house, bro. You take a ball, you kick the shit out of it with your leg, and hopefully that shit goes into the goal or somebody on your team. Basically it. Bro, I'm amazing at celebrating goals. I swear. I'm thinking of like shaving it for stream. As like, yeah, like having like do a raffle and have a winner come down here and shave my beard. Just shave it for charity or shave it for something. I don't want to shave it for no reason. It's a long ass beard. I don't know. I gotta get some shit that's childproof. Like rubber tips and shit. I don't know. Did you just spill that? You spilled that? No? You drank it? You drank it? Yo, how long does this mac and cheese take? Making mac and cheese with him. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. To realize your destiny is your only obligation. How profound. Yo, can I have 2x speed on a microwave? How do I fast forward this bitch? There we go. Yeah, I don't got no time. I'm reheating it. Care to walk me through it? You see what I'm saying? That's exactly how I feel. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't let me share the cam. It says like I'm already. It says every time I do it on Zoom, it says another application is already using the camera. That's why the stream can't see you. I don't know. Bon appetit. Careful, it's hot. Don't call me unless it's an emergency. Actually, fuck it. Call 911 if it's an emergency. I'm tired of getting up. She all the way across the house, like at the other end. Never quite got there to this area, right? To this level. 2675. Just tried a few times, huh? Yeah. You know, to be frank, I would not be Wix. If I was to be frank. But if we start making our way up here, I probably wouldn't look for a rejection now at 2675. I think if we break the current 4-hour high that we've already made here, we're coming back up in range. Sort of found a support here on a smaller time frame. If we were to re-break the high, we're bouncing off a support that we've already established. So, what was that? Yeah, I see the area here. It's a daily area. It's a daily level, right? There's a daily closure here. Off the 4 hour, this is also an area we move up from. But like it came down here, price was able to tap these lows before bouncing up. So I think we can tap some lows here too. But how? Damn, yeah, I really honestly there's a high chance this candle flips bullish and comes up. It's tough here, right? This is a Lit candle or a doji candle. There's really no drive down, respected. But you only have the 4 hour, right? The 4 hour rebroke the lows. No, it hasn't yet. Hasn't rebroke. This could flip, right? This could come down also, right? I don't know. I don't know which time frame is really telling the truth here. I don't know if we're making a bottom wick or if the hourly's just, grab that top wick and just going to continue driving. Even more now. I mean, it's tough on a, I don't know, on a Sunday. It's a bit tough. Like there's no price has been, no price action has been kind of played out. I don't know, actually, just you're probably looking at completely different things than I am when you're looking at the 1 minute. So it's just gotta be really quickly here, right? Because if you're looking at closures, you're getting a closure every 60 seconds. It can your bias can switch up here on every candle. Uh, This one. Oh, the wick took you out here. Okay, that closed below, right? That was the 30 closure. hmm I don't know why I'm all the way in this corner, chat. Because for me, like this is the middle, right? Because this is closer to the middle of my whole setup. That's why it's always like in the corner here. Easier for me to look at because the more left it goes, the more I have to turn my head to the left. Yeah, first you had the 15 do this after a strong push, then you had the 30, right? Do this after that strong push, smaller candle. Now you're gonna have the hourly do something very similar. Smaller candle here after that heavy push. Excuse me, gang. Thirty's got no top wick, but once this closes here, I think once the hourly closes in 26 minutes, you'd be better off looking for more positions. It's clean range here to the left. No, not that clean. It's clean. It was clean up to here, right to where it is. Right. This is clean. Now it's coming up into a bit of play. When is the Mike Tyson fight? Is that next weekend? Yeah, I'm very interested. I want to see how that goes. I know that they like each other, right? They're friends. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I like like if it's Mike, Iron Mike, like my money's on Mike. But then again, I haven't seen Mike fight in 20 years. Yeah. And then you watch the videos in the gym, it's all muscle memory, right? Even if he doesn't have the same power, it just a little bit of that power every time he comes out of a dip and just fucking swings his whole fucking body across. It's wild. Jesus, what the fuck's going on here? Yeah? Gang, I'm gonna take a sell right here. Just took a sell at 68.83. See if we can drive through here. All right, I'm gonna close full here actually. I closed full at like 9 pips, 2 positions. It's a nice little bounce here off. Like it was gonna come down a little bit. Quick little entry, just because I know it's gonna bounce. Just experience, honestly. We tap this area and it starts coming back up. It just the way price works is like once it pulls up, it'll bounce if it is to close bullish and come back up. See, and now it came back up to entry. Last trade on stream, you want a total of 16.4 pips. Beautiful. Just a little quick something. I didn't even get a chance to put it up on here because it was just too quick. Really off the 1 minute. All right, see off the 1 minute. It's retesting now, but you really want a closure. You really want a higher time frame closure with this bottom wick. You can probably keep attempting this until it really starts the other way against you. But I like taking these wick entries with volume, right? So during volume time. Out of volume time, you don't really get that push. You might hold in a range or pull back. Yeah, and this is what I've kind of noticed the way price works. When you get a really strong heavy push that fills out the range, a lot of times price will come down, right? It'll make that low, right? And it'll do this, right? It'll do this and it breaks into the next range. And when it breaks into the next range, as it pulls back, if it's moved really across this whole range and without pulling back, once it taps here, you're obviously going to see some kind of reaction. But that kind of reaction, when it breaks into that next range down here, it was typically followed immediately by another pull down like this. So you'll see it come down, and if it pulls back up, what I like to do is I'll take a sell here to see if it taps this area and comes back up. And if I see it tapping this area and start showing reaction, I'll close full. But if it starts doing that again, you're looking for a rebreak of the lows, and then you have a really lovely entry for a runner because it might not come back there. You might get this. So I've just seen that with volume, with momentum. But the key is not to take the entry below here. The key is to be above this area, right? The key is once this candle breaks down here and leaves that bottom wick as it sort of kind of like pulls back right here in this area, I would like to take a position because if I'm wrong, it'll come up and it'll create that bottom wick. But if I'm right, it'll drive through in this area. Right, and I'll have chance for pineapples here. Very similar position to wick entries, except this happens really quickly on the 1 minute during volume times, 1 minute, 5 minute. You'll see it happen like that. But these are really honestly positions for more experience. This is just something I noticed really quickly, and just, I execute on experience. I don't have a specific strategy on this. It's just I've seen these candles how they print, and that just really goes off experience. Is our YouTube still going? YouTube crashed? No? Oh no, it's good. It's good. It's good. But the range has been filled, right? The 15 is going to close here. That is a heavy 15 push. It might redo all of this again. The problem is this isn't the 15 closure you want, right? Or the 5 closure you want. The 15 is a good closure. So let's look at this last time. Last time we had that 5 closure like that. Whoops, when we broke out the range, right? Right here. Came up to previous resistances. So you're probably looking for a top wick here on the next 15 to at least these areas. Right, so then you go to the 15. You say, all right, that would make sense. It's also a wick here. Let's see if the next 15 can give you that top wick before coming down to these areas so you can look for a top wick entry. You have 45 seconds for this 15 to close. If it fills this wick before coming up to these areas, then it's also interesting. I think it'll be better here for the hourly to close, just based on the 30. The 30 doesn't have a top wick here, right? And if the 15 starts coming up here and breaks this high, that's a 30 flip bullish. Let's see. Let's see. Personally, I would wait for everything to line up. This is solid. This should happen off the 15, but I'm just debating right now. I really want to see how this opens, because that would suck if that's a 30 flip. That might take you up here to 75 areas. No top wick here on the 5. What did I mark that line off of the weekly? I think if it gets to this wick here, you're good to go for a sell. Or if it doesn't flip, but it just flipped. It's 12 minutes in this 1 hour. Yeah, I think this is the earliest I would have a position. Right here, this wick. But it looks like it's just gonna come down here without that. You don't want this bottom wick to be made. You don't want a bottom wick and then drive up because that gives the 30 a chance to flip. But on the hourly, in 10 minutes, still looks good. Oh, damn. Lost posted a funny picture. That's a year and a half ago. Again, on the one here. Where off here? Haha, haha. Haha. See? Got your pips. Damn. Look at that picture. Yeah, that's loss. Yeah, he's pretty tall. He's like 6'4", 6'3", 6'5". Nah, what do you mean? You're like our height. I think Don had an inch on me. Plus, I think this shit is crooked. The floor here was crooked. I'm standing at the bottom end. Don's standing on like a little step stool or a curb. So it's funny. So the 15 really came down here. Never gave us that top wick where we wanted to. Right? 26.71 here. That would have been lovely. Would have gave us 15 to the flip. Yeah, we'll be at 30 now. Not quite there. You have another chance at it. You can have another stab at it here on the hourly. So, I mean, it's created this bottom wick in the first 6 minutes of this 15, right? So, bottom wick in the first half of this 30-minute. Yeah, I think this is roughly the area you're looking to. If you're gonna look for sells on the next hourly, That would roughly be the area. It really depends on how you close though. If this is how it closes like it is right now, there's a chance this hourly closes bullish. A lot of time left, another 8 minutes. Six minutes. Well, once the hourly closes, you'll have a lot more confirmation or a lot more information for you to make a decision here on what to do. I'm skeptical about that previous bottom wick on the 4. It's there, but we already filled the range. It's not a massive bottom wick. Yeah, watch this 30 flip. Be funny. So just because the hourly hasn't closed yet doesn't mean you can't reject here, right? And like this was the previous level, previous range, the bottom of the previous range right here. Once we get to this area, there's a chance we reject here, right? Oh, it did. It actually got there. Look, the wick. So it can reject here, right? It doesn't need to wait for the next hourly. It can do it here right now. I wonder if we had a position just off of there, how much did I give? About 7 pips. Oh, would have given you that 10. All good. Turn off her AC. Damn. Girl's worse than Comcast. Because Comcast will do that shit and they'll be like, we don't know what you talk about. Who, us? We didn't turn it off. Your girl just be like, yep. What was that? Word. So we saw the initial reaction at this area. So if I had to sell here, right, as it tapped that area, I would have been break even here, wherever it is, because once it tapped it, you're expecting a drive through. If that's not the drive through the other way, then probably going to make a steeper top wick, or it's going to come up higher. And if that's the case, why be in it? Codename Comcast. Yeah, I kind of want this to flip on the 30 so we can just comfortably call it a session. That is one ugly rejection here. But like this is a heavy wick. Like this is a lot of room down. Price always like when you leave ranges like this, it typically it'll do something like this and then right. So even though it's coming up, I don't know what you guys are looking at, but it's this is a heavy push down overall. Like it's gonna have to retest some lows before reversing in general and coming up on the higher time frame. You got 10 seconds for the hourly to close. Really indecisive here, right? Closer to a doji candle, but still bearish, still below this range, and still left this steep wick. So there would be no top wick entries. There will be no entries here, period, at all. Right on, because when it leaves a candle like this, the next candle, when you have a heavy push like that, and the next candle is this small, you'll typically range within this candle, right? So even though that was a strong rejection off this area, that doesn't mean price can't come down or trickle down at this point. Might come up and trickle down again, but when you get the candle, a smaller candle like this after a really big heavy push, you'll typically range within this candle. And it makes sense, right? Because wicks are ranges and all this candle has is wicks. Very small body over there. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna look for anything here. It would take another like candle or two to set up, maybe another 15 or 30. And there's no point. We're over 50 pips for the session. Right? If this set up nicely, if we had a heavy bearish closure somewhere down here, 69, 70 areas, maybe we could look for a top wick to again bring it down. But for now, I'm not as confident as that in that. So for that reason, I'm out. All right, sharks. We'll be back here on Tuesday. Tomorrow, no stream. Tomorrow is a bank holiday. Thank your local veteran for that. Thank all the veterans. Being bitten by some shark teeth. Oh, I ain't got time for that. But if somebody wants to do it, I ain't got time for that shit. Nice. Nice. And a picture of Javier going. Right above the tramp stamp. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to rethink this whole thing. Yeah, gang. Let's call it a session and enjoy your day off tomorrow. Sleep in, sleep tight. If you're trading, be careful. What I've noticed on days off like that, the algos are running the markets, and they'll just push to where it needs to go, right? So if we're looking for these top wicks, typically on if the market is pushing right through a range, it's not just gonna pull back. It'll just do this, continue pushing, right? So I've noticed those kind of moves during bank holidays. But we will be back on Tuesday in full swing of things. I want to see what we have. What kind of news do we have on Tuesday? So tomorrow, bank holiday, and on Tuesday, really not much. Just a bunch of speeches, no red folders. CPI on Wednesday. So we'll get the party started on Wednesday bright and early at 8:30. We already have CPI. All right, Thursday PPI. Damn, CPI, PPI, sleepy eye. 8:30 this whole week. We have red folders Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8:30. So 8:30 is the time this week. Tomorrow, no stream, and on Tuesday we'll have some price action Tuesdays. Should be fun. All right. Hope everyone enjoyed tonight's session. I'm going to call it a stream here. Gang, I appreciate you guys. Love and wisdom to you all. As always, I'll see you guys on Tuesday, all right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a good night, everybody. Yep. Have a good night. Oh, just like that, our Asian session is in the books. Good night, gang.